YouTube. I know it has been quite a while and I just stuttered very terribly right now. You probably caught that. But Julia and I decided to come back with a updated get ready with me sort of. So let's just jump right in. So right now I am priming my face with Kat Von D's Lock-It Hydrating Primer Base. Julia is priming her face with NYX Hydrating Primer, which I love because it's actually infused with chamomile and just makes my skin feel very fresh. Next, I am using the Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation on my skin, and I just apply it directly on there. And I use a beauty blender. Well, okay, first I'm gonna put some Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer next to it so that when I'm using my beauty blender, it will kind of blend the concealer and the foundation together on my face, and then that's just the lazy way to do it, to be honest. Whilst I am doing that, Julia is using Kat Von D's Lock-It Hydrating Primer Base over top of NYX's Hydrating Primer, just like on the super dry parts of our face. I should have done the same, but I am more lazy with my makeup. Now Julia is also about to apply her Stay Matte But Not Flat liquid foundation, and yeah, and I'm just blending away. Blending. I cannot speak. I apologize. Now Julia is about to apply some of NYX's Drop Foundation because she likes to mix it with her Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation, and yeah, she's doing the same thing I did where you just blend it all on your face. Oh, and she's also using Kat Von D's Lock-It Concealer on the highlight points of the face. And what I am doing at this point is just blotting away at my face with NYX's blotting powder, which is quite lovely, and we've already gone through like 3 of these. So I don't know why I'm rambling now and why I'm suddenly speaking in this odd accent that I can't even identify. Anyways, while I'm looking pretty scary at this point, I am putting my freckles on my face with NYX's medium brown eyeliner that I got a million years ago. So I don't even know if they still have this, but it's pretty good. Oh yes, and do not forget the very essential step of sipping on your tea while you're doing your makeup. And while Julia is a zombie right now, I am contouring my nose with Indie from the Tartist Pro palette, which is so amazing, partly because it just smells like cinnamon. I mean, what the hell am I saying? Like vanilla, and I love it. Now I am going back into that same palette, the Tartist Pro palette, and I'm using Smoked under my eyes, and I'm just smoking it out with this e.l.f. brush that I got from Target for $3 a million years ago as well. And whilst I'm doing that, Julia is using the same blotting powder by NYX, and she quickly moved on to the next step, which is she is using Fierce from the Tartist Pro palette. And I'm contouring my nose right now. Yeah. And yeah, just contouring that nose. Just contouring that thing, just sculpting it like a sculptress. So while Julia is sculpting, I am using Smoked from the Tartist palette and just contouring above my eyeball and bringing it up to my brow bone, and using these amazing brushes that I don't know what they're called, unfortunately, because I got them for Christmas from my cousin, and I forgot what they're called, and they say be staupe on them, but I don't know if that is all the information you're gonna need to find these brushes, so yeah. So while Joanna was doing that, I'm using that fluffy brush and blending out my contours, probably with the shade Fierce from the Tartist Pro palette. And yeah, I just basically spend half the time just blending out contours. And yeah, Joanna's being really noisy in the background right now. She's microwaving her tea and dancing like a little, like, I don't even know, like a leaf floating in the wind. So now I am putting the color Punk from the Tartist palette on my eyelid and just patting it on there with the e.l.f. brush and kind of blending it out too into my my crease color, which was smoked. Now I am contouring my face with the shade Fierce from the Tarte palette again. And while Joanna does that, I'm just darkening my crease with smoked and blending it out, of course. Here I'm contouring my face with an angled big fluffy brush, and I'm using the same color that I used to contour the rest of my face, which is Fierce from the Tartist palette. And while Julia is doing that, I am just sketching my eyebrows on. Now I'm going into the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette to highlight my brow bones and my nose and the inner corners of my eyes with the white color. So while Julia's doing that, I am actually using my nails to sketch in some hairs on my eyebrow. Now it looks like I picked up the Dead Men Tell No Tales palette by Lorac, and I'm going to be putting on the color Menace, which is the dark green color from that palette, and I'm just putting it on the center of my lid. Now I'm about to use Kat Von D's Shade and Lights shadow brush, and it's literally the best brush that I have ever owned in my whole life. And I'm just contouring my lips with it with the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean palette. Now Julia is using Kat Von D's Piaf lipstick, which is this like purplish, brownish, beautiful lipstick that she named after her kitten, which I love, and it smells amazing, and I just love the whole experience of this lipstick. Now I am drawing in some dots under my eyes, and I'm using NYX black eyeliner, which is also super ancient, and I'm pretty sure they still have it, but oh, now I'm stretching and I look like The Exorcist. But now I'm about to use my favorite palette ever in the whole world. It's the Kat Von D's Alchemist Palette, and I'm putting Emerald on my eyelids, and I love how freaking pigmented this highlight is. You can literally just use it like on top of your black eyeshadow and it'll still be so pigmented. Okay, I'm just still going to town on my face with that beautiful palette. Okay, and Julia's using Too Faced mascara, and yeah, and then I just disappear, and Julia's using that beautiful highlight. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I applaud you because you just witnessed my very obnoxious, cringy, strange side, but it was very fun to make this video, and I really hope we have more time in the future to make more videos for you guys. For now, have a lovely day. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget that you are incredible and you are loved, and I hope you enjoyed my cringy self, and yeah. Okay, goodbye.